Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick update for Prosperity Gem Ventures, brand new contract that I just jumped into, I think 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? Something like that. Um, but yeah, so far so good. The contract balance has been going up. And again, it pays out 2% per day. Okay, 2% per day. So ultra aggressive guys, if you're going to get into this, only put in what you can afford to lose. As always, guys, I do want to start off saying that I'm not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. I'm not a professional by any means. Okay, I'm just a guy on YouTube just showing you what I'm doing to generate crypto on a daily basis in several different platforms. Now, if you're going to get into this, like I said before, risk capital only. The fact that it pays out 2% a day should tell you that it's pretty aggressive. But for me, I look at it like risk and reward. Is the reward there enough for me to take a risk? And the answer for me is yes. Okay, because again, the risk for me is 50 days. If it can outlast 50 days, because 2% a day times 50 days, I'll be at my 100% point, my break even point, and then everything above that is going to be profit. So again, the gamble is, will it run for 50 days? I'm in 2 days already, so 48 more days is my risk. So again, there's different ways you can calculate your risk and see if this is something for you. For me, I look at it like it's worth it, because if I don't add any more funds into it, I'm making $200 a day, because 2% of 10,000 that I put in, I have $10,000 that I deposited. 2% of that is $200 a day. If I don't add any more, and I might even add some more, right? But if I don't add any more, once I hit that break even point, then it's just $200 a day that I'm making, pure profit, right? Just it's like an ATM, okay, an ATM that just continues to spit out $200 a day. So again, we'll see if we can hit that. I believe it can. I'm pretty confident. They do have a pretty strong community. I believe they have an AMA tomorrow over on Discord. I'm not really a Discord guy, even though I have an account. I'm more of a Telegram person, but I believe they have an AMA tomorrow evening. So we'll see. I'll try to plug into that. I'm not exactly sure. It's Sunday, so I'm usually running around with family. But in any case, let's go ahead and take a quick look at things. Oh, real quick before I do that, you can see here the market is struggling. You look at BNB down 18% for the week, almost 3.5% down over the last 24 hours. Of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum, even they're down, right? I mean, everything is just way, way down. We are in a bear market, to say the least. And you look at what's happened with FTX, you look at the FUD that's going around with Binance. I mean, there's so many things that are going on that are just kind of affecting the market right now. But regardless of whether the market is up, down, sideways, you have to find ways to make profit, because I've experienced personally two significant bear markets already. And regardless of if the market was up, down, bull, bear, I've always managed to make profit. I've always managed to consistently make gains even in a down market, because I was willing to take a risk. And I jumped into some of these different platforms. Now again, I'm not telling you to take a risk, I'm just telling you what I did. For me, if you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know that I'm a risk taker, and it's paid off. Not all the time, okay, but enough times that we've done well in this space. But yeah, when you have a market that's doing what this is doing, it's pretty neat to have a few different platforms in your portfolio that revolve around stables, right? Like I'm in a few different platforms that revolve around stables, right? Because being in these stable coin platforms, they kind of protect you from when the market is tanking like this. Doesn't mean it's risk free, but it protects you from when the market is doing like this, what it's doing right now. So again, this is another one. It's uh, it's in USDT. Okay, I put 10,000 in it. You can see here. Let me just hit some bullet points real quick. Um, Trading bot. Okay, this is a big reason why it was pretty attractive to me, was the fact that they were generating revenue through a trading bot. Okay, now again, trading bot doesn't mean it's risk free, but based on what I've seen the results of the trading bot a little bit. Not I haven't really dug in there and questioned anybody or verified what the trading bot was doing, but I did see some of the returns that the trading bot was getting, and it was pretty impressive. I think I saw one that was, it was like 14% for the day, and 21% for the day. Of course, they might have some days where they're down. I'm sure that not every day is up. When you have returns that are doing like that, I can see where they, where they can pay out 2% a day. Now, again, 2% a day is pretty aggressive, but if they're making way more on their trading bot, I can see where they're able to do that. They're also making, they're also generating revenue through LP staking. So since our project sustainability is also supplemented by liquidity staking, which is done through PancakeSwap, along with many other decentralized exchanges. In return for adding liquidity, we receive trading fees for pairs and receive LP tokens, which we can stake in farms to earn rewards. So trading bot, they're generating revenue. LP staking, they're generating revenue. Also NFTs, I believe they're generating through the sale of NFTs, and they're also generating profits through the sale of merchandise. Now, again, I don't know who's rushing to to buy this merchandise, okay, but anything they make off of the merchandise, I'm sure they're throwing it back into the contract somehow. Um, so yeah, they have different ways they can make money. Contract balance is looking pretty good. It's looking like it's been increasing, right? Since I got in, and I only got in 2 days ago, but it's been increasing since then. You can see how much has been deposited total, and you can also see how much has been withdrawn total, right? So again, 18 million, is that right? 18 million, yeah, 18 million plus has been deposited into this contract. So that tells me they have a pretty solid community. Of course, a lot has been withdrawn as well, but that's okay. It's okay as long as the contract balance is holding steady. We'll be okay with this. And if they're truly getting revenue through a trading bot, we should be okay. Okay, because again, when you have money coming through a trading bot, then you're not really so dependent on new funds coming in, right? And that's why it's pretty impressive to me that they're willing to cut off new deposits for a month or so, starting in January, because they don't need it. They're generating enough through the trading bot. So we'll see what happens here. So far, so good. Again, I'm always looking to jump into different things. Some things, are risky. Some things are, well, everything is risky. Let's be honest, right? Uh, but some things are less risky. Some things are more risky. I would probably categorize this. I mean, the fact that it pays out 2% a day, um, that this would probably be around either mid to high level when it comes to risk. But if you want high returns or high gains, right, or high rewards, you got to get into things that are higher risk. So I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that. For me, like I said, the risk and reward, it's worth it for me. Okay. It is riskier than most, but it's also paying out 2%, right? So I have things in my portfolio that pay out, 2 to 3% a week. Um, and then I have things like this that are maybe paying out way more, 2% a day, right? I like to have a diversified portfolio. And again, we'll see what happens here. Again, the risk for me is 50 days. Okay, if I can get to my 50 days, because 2% a day times 50 days is 100%. I'm at my break even point, and then I'm in pure profit after that. Okay. So out of the 50 days, I'm already 2 days in. So the risk for me is 48 days. Okay. If I can get to my 25th day, I'll be at the 50% risk because I would have withdrawn out 50% of what I put in. I'll still have 50% in. So again, every day that goes by, my risk gets less and less and less. Ultimately, I hope my goal would be to get to 0% risk, which would be 50 days in, and then it's just pure profit at that point. Will we get there? That's the risk. We'll see. Okay. Stay tuned. If you want to watch what I'm doing with this, subscribe to the channel. If you want to jump in, I'll leave a link down below. If you want to just kind of watch from the sidelines, that's fine by me as well. But yeah, got to be in it to win it, right? Scared money don't make money. That's what I said in my original video for this. Scared money don't make money. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Again, it's a stable coin, which I like, trading bot, which I like. It is risk, right? 2% a day is risk, but it's also lesser time to get to 100%. So again, risk and reward, you got to weigh that out. For me, it's worth it. That's pretty much it, guys. Just a quick update. Again, market is looking pretty crappy to say the least, but you just got to find ways to make money and make profits, even though the market is doing what it's doing. Because at some point, the market will turn around. Again, it could be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now, it could be a year and a half or 2 years from now. Okay. You can't sit there twiddling your thumbs, hoping for the market to turn around. It'll turn around when it turns around. In the meanwhile, you just got to find ways to make some profit, get into some of these different platforms that'll generate passive income and then ride out the bear market because the bull market will come. We don't know when. Again, like I said, it can be 6 months to 2 years from now. But whoever's playing offense, right? Whoever's playing offense right now during the market looking like this will be in good position when the market turns around. So anyway, that being said, I'm going off on a tangent. Let me just end it right here. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Telegram. As always, do your own research and only put in what you can afford to lose. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.